you the best, as well as Tim Thomas. And in one of Chris's fights, you're very audible. You're almost his corner man.
Oh, well, I think I was I?
He was everybody's corner man.
Yeah, you were kind of like the team captain.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was
and that was funny. I didn't realize that until the show came out, and then they paint that. But when we were doing it, we weren't really considering me a captain. We were all together, Team Mojo. We'd have fire pit meetings. We were having a blast. We had a good time. Well, our team got along very well.
You know, it was funny when we were out there. There were certain people, and they were complaining about hated the house and I can't have my phone, didn't like no TV. And I remember like people like me and Matt were like, dude, this is great. I mean, I never got the chance in my whole career to train like that, to be around other great fighters all the time. And it was great to me. I mean, it was probably my favorite training period ever. I didn't get that option ever. And just a good people out there, man. I really enjoyed the guys. You know, it's funny, Matt, I was at the Bare Knuckle last weekend. I saw Charles McCarthy, you know, and I get along with him. Ray, he's a good guy, man. You know, it's just out of the element there. I think.
He's not miserable no more.
No, that's what I mean. So a lot of people, you can tell that place wore them down. They didn't like it, but I would have stayed there forever. I don't need a phone. You know, I don't need a TV. I was happy as could be.
It was nice. It was. Listen, I looked at it like a 6-week training camp, gladiator training camp. You're getting called to fight when they call you. It was really cool. It was fucking a cool premise if you went in, if you really wanted it. But if you didn't really want it, you know, it's not the place for you.
Yeah, one of the things that's kind of messed up about the Ultimate Fighter system, though, a lot of people complain about is that you can't bring your own trainer. You get given a trainer. And we've all hinted at the story. You know, you're a jiu-jitsu, you've got, you know, you don't bring jiu-jitsu to a fight with Matt Serra. It's going to go wrong for you, you know? But they gave you an instructor, Mark Laimon, who's a quality instructor, but you guys butted heads. Why don't you give us your perspective on that story?
Well, I mean, I think Chris could back me up where I don't think it was only me. I think everybody was kind of like.
Nobody liked him.
He wasn't very.
On our team. Not one person on our team wanted to work with him at all. He really quit doing anything on our team. He would kind of come after about the second day, and he'd sit aside and wait for his meal to show up, and then he'd take a thing of protein mix and leave. That was it. Nobody wanted to work with him.
Yeah, he would.
He was negative energy, man.
Very negative energy. I remember Scott Smith's like, "Yo, can you show me an arm lock?" He's like, "What kind of arm lock? From where?" Well, I don't know, like from guard. He's like, "Well, when you know what you want to learn, tell me." Like he was a very and then
he was miserable.
He would talk shit about, like when he's starting to talk shit about Hoist, and it's like, dude, you're a young jiu-jitsu expert. You could easily fight, but you don't want to do it because you don't want to get hit. So fucking watch your mouth. If you want to talk about that on your couch or outside this, you're in a UFC training center. For all of us guys are gonna be fighting each other in that fucking cage right there. And you don't got the balls to do it. You should keep your fucking mouth shut. That pretty much sums it up. I don't know, Chris. I mean, right? I mean, what the fuck?
It was beautiful. I mean, you got to understand, especially when you're on there, you don't have much to do. So just when something like that happened, it was awesome just to sit there and watch it, rehash it. And it was just, reading the room and knowing the audience, like, you don't talk like that, man. I mean, especially when knowing some people here are part of the Gracie family, you know what I mean? So you don't do that. Just not understanding or just a dick and not caring either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, man. So it wasn't only me for sure, you know.
No, nobody liked it.
He was talking about Hoist one time, and then when they got it on camera, Dean Thomas is a fucking funny guy. Dean Thomas is hysterical. He comes over. He's the one who came over. He's like, "Hey, man, he's over there talking shit about Hoist." I'm like, "What?" So that's when I went over there. Fucking Dean's definitely the one who gave me that. Oh, Dean always was a funny guy. You know?
Yeah, I agree. He used to do color commentary for the AFC shows.
Check out the full interview on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms.